2022 is coming to an end, and this year I really feel like the indie skincare brands brought it. They had the most interesting product launches of the year, so I want to tell you some of my favorites. All right, so every year, towards the end of the year, I sit down with my team and we take a look back on the products that launched this year. And usually there are so many really cool products that launch every year, we tend to break these types of videos up into different categories like best moisturizers, best cleansers, best serums. But this year, I felt a little disappointed. I don't know what it was, but it felt like all of the big skincare brands were really just kind of copying each other. While there were some really cool products that launched, nothing truly felt innovative to me. Nothing felt really exciting. And it really felt like there were no true trends that were emerging among the big skincare brands. I know that a lot of people think that bigger brands have to have the best technology and the best innovation because they have more money and they have access to bigger R&D teams. And there's a lot of truth to that. R&D is research and development. And yes, the bigger brands do have that access and they do have a lot of innovation, but they also have a lot more hoops to jump through. They have so much more bureaucracy. And so it can take years and years and years for them to truly create a new product that seems innovative. So instead, I really feel like the indie brands have been more nimble. They've been able to make quicker decisions and really set the trends in innovation. So the products that I thought were the most exciting truly were from indie skincare brands. I also think it's really important to support indie skincare brands. I really do think that some of the bigger brands don't really know where to go. Usually at this time of the year, I can actually look at the year ahead of us and I can really identify some of the true skincare trends that are gonna be coming. I can even tell you what's gonna be the skincare ingredient of the year. And this year, it doesn't feel like that. I really don't know where any of the trends are going because it feels like the bigger brands really are just kind of copying each other and they're really trying hard to figure out how to capture a consumer. And that's where indie brands come in. You can just really see the difference with their products because they have more heart and more passion for what they're creating for their customers. So today I'm gonna focus on only indie brands. If you're wondering what qualifies a brand to be an indie brand, it actually means that they are majority independently owned, meaning that the original founder, the original owner owns the majority of the brand. There also tends to be a lot of other qualifications that make a brand an indie brand, like their annual revenue, the retailers that they're selling at. There are so many other things you can look at, but by definition, it means it is an independently owned brand. But this is also a really good reason to support indie brands. They are the most innovative, you're getting the most passion, the most heart in the creation of these products, but they probably don't have access to big marketing campaigns. So we tend to hear about the bigger brands because they are paying influencers, they're doing big ad campaigns on social media, and they're doing every single thing that they can to get the word out about their products. So I think it's really important that we support indie skincare brands, especially if you love our skincare industry, because this is where we're gonna get all of the next big trends. All right, so I'm gonna start with the product that I think was the most exciting launch of the year, and it's from Cipher. This is the 88 mile per hour short contact remodeling balm. The reason why I think this was super exciting is because one, this is a formula that is stacked with some really amazing ingredients. It has 0.2% retinaldehyde, which is an ingredient that I have been obsessed with all year. If you're not familiar with retinaldehyde, it is part of the retinoid family. There's retinol, which is probably the most common among the different skincare brands, but retinol is 2 conversion steps away from being retinoic acid, which is what you get with your tretinoin, your prescription retinoid. Retinaldehyde sits right in the middle because it's only 1 conversion step away from being retinoic acid. So you get a lot more of the benefits with it still being a little bit more gentle than true retinoic acid. This contains retinaldehyde at 0.2%, which is actually a really high percentage of retinaldehyde, but it's not scary at all because of the way this product works. And I'm gonna get into that in just a second, but I wanna tell you about the other ingredients in here. This also has one of my all-time favorite ingredients in here, and that is potassium azelaic diglycinate, also known as PAD. I also refer to it as a glycinated azelaic acid. And you have heard me talk about this ingredient before because I have used it in my own brand. It's such an amazing ingredient and one of my just absolute favorites for so many different reasons. Glycinated azelaic acid is basically a derivative of azelaic acid. So you're getting the benefits of azelaic acid, but it's a little bit more gentle, meaning that it's going to help reduce the appearance of visible redness. It's gonna help to gently exfoliate so it unclogs your pores. This also, because it's a glycinated azelaic acid, it also helps to reduce oil production. So you're getting a lot of really great benefits from it, but it's a little bit more gentle. This also has salicylic acid in it to help exfoliate your skin and further unclog your pores, along with some other really great ingredients that are gonna help to soothe your skin, moisturize your skin, and really nourish your skin. So this formula is stacked. But what I think makes it truly innovative is the way you use it. Short contact therapy, I think, is a trend that we're going to continue seeing in the future just grow. And that's exactly what this is. This is applied similar to a mask. You put this onto your skin and you only leave it on for 2 minutes. Now, I know a lot of people think, well, if you're just going to leave it on for a couple of minutes and then wash it off of your face, all of the actives are going to go down the drain, so it must not be worth the money. But that's not true. There are studies that have shown that you can get the benefits of a lot of your active ingredients, including your retinoids, by just leaving them on for a certain amount of time. This product specifically uses a retinaldehyde that is stabilized by a liposome. It's a liposome stabilized retinaldehyde, which is really great for a couple of reasons. One, retinaldehyde is really hard to keep stable, so you want to have some kind of technology like this. But two, it helps with the delivery of the retinaldehyde to your skin. And the reason why this is great is because you're getting these benefits and you're getting less chance of irritation. This is super important to people like me because I am actually sensitive to retinoids. The higher I go with the percentage, the more I use them, the more chances I get of irritation. So I actually have found I've been able to use this 3-4 times a week and I am not irritated. I love it. I think it's a really great, innovative product. And really, I think this is a product that a lot of people can benefit from. You're gonna see so many great changes to your skin if you try this out. Next up is from Sachi Skin. This is the Pro Resilience Serum. And the reason why I love this is because, one, I just love the brand. Sachi is one of those brands that just stands out to me as a very well thought out brand with a lot of passion. I love the wording that's used. I love the thought process that goes into the formulation and also the ingredients that are chosen for all of the products. When I say that this is a really well thought out brand, I even love the concept of, states of skin, which is something you'll find on the brand. What they mean by states of skin is that our skin is ever changing, right? So we've experienced different issues with our skin at different times. You can have dry skin sometimes, you can have, skin that's reactive, you can have skin that's oily. It depends on the state of your skin. So whenever you look at the product descriptions, it actually tells you what state of skin this product is best for. So I just love everything about it. They refer to anti-aging as well aging. The ingredients are just really well thought out. Everything about this brand is beautiful, even the packaging and the branding. I love, love, love this brand. And this product is great for every skin type, especially if you want to have more hydration. This is the newest product from the brand this year. And to really simplify it, this is a hydrating serum. They call this a Pro Resilient Serum, but this is something that you would use every single day to really get that hydration and that plumping for your skin. It has a bioflavonoid complex in it, meaning that you're getting a ton of different antioxidants for your skin. That means it's going to help strengthen your skin and protect it from free radical damage. You're also getting peptides that are very hydrating and plumping for your skin, and other really great humectants that just work very well to hydrate your skin. This is the kind of hydrating serum that I really think should be on the market, not your typical hyaluronic acid serum anymore. Don't get me wrong, I love a good hyaluronic acid serum, but I really, really hate, if you know me, I really, really hate when I see overpriced hyaluronic acid serums that are so basic and do not need to be so expensive because they're only really hydrating your skin and plumping it. This does so much more for your skin and it's so easy to incorporate into your skincare routine. Everyone can benefit from this, and if you feel like you have dehydrated skin, this is a really good option. Next up is from Stratia. This is Interface, a firming and repairing peptide cream. Peptides really are becoming the it ingredients, but what people don't realize is there are tons of different peptides and they all serve different purposes. So whenever you hear peptides, you don't necessarily know what you're getting. And I can tell you the majority of peptide products on the market right now are actually products that are there to hydrate and nourish and moisturize your skin. That's the one thing that you can usually guarantee when it comes to peptide products. So you are absolutely getting a lot of hydration and nourishment with this product, but there's so much more going on here, and I think it's very interesting, and I love every single thing that they do with Stratia. Peptides can be really confusing because they are amino acids that make up the proteins that are necessary for your skin. So that means that they can do a ton of different things because our skin has so many different functions. There are two types of peptides. There are signaling peptides and there are carrier peptides. And the really big issue with peptides is they can be really hard to get to penetrate your skin because the molecules might not be small enough to penetrate. And two, if you actually get them into your skin, they might not know exactly what they're supposed to do. They might not know exactly where they're supposed to go. So while there can be signaling peptides that tell your skin to, for instance, create more collagen, if you get those peptides into your skin, they might not actually know how to create that collagen. They might not know what to do, or they might not be able to get to that place where they need to be to actually create that collagen. So a lot of the time, the peptides that are used within skincare products really just have the benefit of hydrating and nourishing your skin. So you get that nice plump, dewy effect from them. But in the case of this product, it actually has 5 different types of peptides. There are 3 signaling peptides and 2 carrier peptides. And these carrier peptides are also really cool because they have an encapsulation technology that helps them penetrate your skin better. So 1, they're helping the peptides penetrate your skin. But 2, they're helping to get the other peptides to a place where they need to be able to do the work that they claim to do. So you have a really good combination of peptides that work together to actually potentially give you the benefit that you might want from peptides. I know that can be really confusing, so I always want you to remember, peptides are still really nice for your skin. No matter what, when you buy a product, you're going to get that nice hydrating nourishment. But this is a peptide product that has a lot more thought put into it, and I really appreciate that. They are trying to make sure that you are really seeing the benefits of not just hydration and nourishment, but potentially seeing a better benefit when it comes to more youthful looking, plumper looking skin, and also firmer feeling skin. I also really appreciate the texture of this product. It has a lot of different hydrating ingredients in it. It also has allantoin and panthenol and rosehip oil. So it has this really rich texture when you first apply it. It even feels a little bit sticky, and I thought I wasn't going to like that, but as you apply it to your skin, that stickiness actually goes away and it feels really light, almost like a thick serum for your skin. So a lot of different skin types can actually benefit from this product. I find that I put this on and I actually do use it more like a serum because I have dry skin, and then I can put a much richer moisturizer on top of it. It's really nice, it's really plumping, and so far I have really enjoyed the experience of it. Next up is KraveBeauty Makeup Rewind Transforming Jelly Oil Cleanser. I got that name right. It's a little bit of a long name. It is an amazing first cleanse, and I am so proud of Leah Yu, the owner, because I know that she's been working on this product for a very long time. If you're not familiar, this is considered a first cleanse product or an oil-based cleanser for your double cleanse. This is also considered a makeup remover, and that's how I've heard Leah refer to it. This product is really innovative to me because 1, it comes in a tube, so it makes it a little bit easier to travel with, a little bit less messy. For people who don't like to use a balm cleanser, for instance, because they have to stick their fingers into it, or who don't like to use a true oil because it can be a little bit runny or messy, this is a really good in-between. This uses upcycled grapeseed oil, which is a really great linoleic acid-rich oil that all skin types can use. It also uses sunflower seed oil, which again is high in linoleic acid, so it's great for all skin types. So people who are afraid of oils should not be afraid of this product at all. And it uses antioxidants like vitamin E to just make it an overall really great experience. I really love the texture of this. It really feels like a very light kind of jelly texture. It's almost like a serum meets a cleanser texture, and it takes all of my makeup off. It also happens to have a really beautiful, very faint, sweet scent to it, so it just makes it a fun experience. I specifically remember having a conversation with Leah a few years ago, actually, where she talked about how if she ever created a first cleanse product, she didn't want it to be very typical. And I just like distinctly remember this. She was like, you know, I don't want to have something that feels like a product that everybody else has. And so I'm really proud of her for this product because I know that she worked really hard to develop it and to truly make it something that was innovative. Next up, Jordan Samuel Mandelic Exfoliating Mask. I was so surprised that I like this product as much as I do because I'm not usually a clay mask person, but this one is different. 1, I love that they utilize mandelic acid. It's an alpha hydroxy acid that gives you very gentle exfoliation, but can also help if you have discoloration with your skin. So it's great for all skin types, especially people with sensitive skin. And if you're not familiar with Jordan Samuel, he is an esthetician, and his whole message is that you really should go really slowly with your skincare routine to get the best results. He's all about not damaging your skin barrier and just really treating your skin like it's a baby, that like sensitive skin, even if it's not sensitive, he really doesn't believe in going hard with your skin. And I truly appreciate that because really the message back in the day, and I still think a lot of people think this way, was that we fight our skin. We damage our skin, we dry it out, we over exfoliate, we burn it. And it's really all about feeling that kind of pain to see any results with your skin. And now we know so much more about skincare. And one of those things we know is that you should actually try to baby your skin and treat it like it's sensitive skin, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be more balanced and you're gonna have better skin results. So I love that he's using mandelic acid as the active ingredient in here, because you do see really great results with it, but it does take a little bit longer because it's a slower, more gentle process. This mask also contains Moroccan lava clay, and it also has glycerin and squalane in it. And when you feel the texture, it's actually really surprising because when you think of like a clay mask, you think it's gonna be that typical kind of like pasty clay feel that's gonna dry down on your skin. But again, Jordan's whole message is that you wanna be really gentle with your skin. So this actually feels super hydrating. It feels like a gel, kind of jelly texture when you apply it to your skin. So it never really dries down. It stays hydrating on your skin, and it's really easy to remove from your face, which is one of my biggest complaints about clay masks. I hate when they get so dry, they're actually hard to remove because that can be very irritating for your skin. Next up is Build b-balm Multi-Purpose Moisturizing Gel Balm. This product isn't necessarily a brand new product for the year, but I decided it could count a little bit because it did go through a slight reformulation. This brand gets so much love from Sam by the Counter, who happens to be one of my favorite people in the online skincare community. He really loves this brand. He especially loves this product, and I understand why he loves it so much. The concept of the brand is simplicity and giving your skin the things that it needs to nourish it instead of freaking your skin out, which you'll see is really emerging as a trend and a theme in the skincare industry. It's that less is more concept for a lot of those people who have just overdone it with their skin and caused their skin to just go haywire, and who are potentially causing their own issues with their skin. What I like about b-balm is that it's basically an updated form of like Aquaphor or CeraVe. It does utilize petrolatum to create that thin occlusive layer on your skin to really protect it. And we all know that slugging became a huge trend over the last couple of years. So you can utilize it for that. But I feel like it's a little bit more elegant than some of the products that are out on the market because it utilizes ingredients like squalane, and it also has film former so it doesn't feel super greasy on your face. I haven't actually used the new reformulated version of it, but I can tell you that the original version of it was really great because you can put it on your skin and you wouldn't feel super shiny. So I was using it during the winter time when I was traveling. That way I could just lock in all of the moisture that I put on my skin, all the moisturizer and the serums, and I could actually walk around without looking like a grease ball. So people who have oily skin or combination skin or even maybe acne prone skin could try this product out if they want to get into the slugging trend. Next up is this product from Sireni Beauty. This is the Overnight Overhaul Rejuvenating Beauty Mask. I am all about sunless tanners. And I feel like when you think about sunless tanners, you kind of worry a little bit about it. Like, is it gonna make your skin look bad? Are you gonna look like an Oompa Loompa? Is it gonna be hard to use? Are you gonna be streaky? But the concept of this is even better. It was created by Chloe Morello. If you're not familiar with her, she is a beauty content creator. She's been around forever. And it really just made a lot of sense for her. A lot of her content is about makeup, and she decided to make this product because it would give more of a natural makeup look to your skin by using just 1% DHA. So it's a very small amount of DHA, which is the active ingredient that gives you that color in sunless tanners. So it's pretty user-friendly, and you're not gonna end up looking like an Oompa Loompa. You don't have to worry about how much you're using or if it's not gonna be the right tone. For me, I can actually use this every single night, and I've noticed that I do not wake up looking like I have much color. It's just like a very slight glow that it gives me. I also had a couple of people on my team try this, including Anna from my team, who is much lighter than me. She was a little bit worried about using it, and it turns out she loves this product a lot. I also really love that it's just a nice, beautiful cream that you can use as an overnight mask that hydrates and nourishes your skin. There's 2% bakuchiol in it. There's niacinamide in it, which you guys know, I just love niacinamide. There's also hyaluronic acid in it. There's rose oil, and there's also shea butter in it. So if you're looking for an overnight sleeping mask to really nourish and moisturize your skin and give you just a touch of color so you have just a natural looking glow in the morning, then this is a really good one to try. So those are the indie beauty brand products that launched this year that I thought were just the most interesting. They were the most innovative. I felt like I really understood the thought process behind them and the heart and the passion that was put behind them too. No matter what industry you're in, I really think it's important to support the indie brands. Specifically for me, the indie skincare brands. They really are the brands that are more nimble, they're more innovative, and they're able to make better decisions because they don't have anyone to answer to. They can really sit and make these decisions by themselves, and they can make them really quickly. So if you're looking to buy new products for your skincare routine, definitely take a look at some of these products. I really believe in supporting indie brands, especially in whatever industry that you're in. It's always important to look at the indie brands because that's where all the cool trends and innovation comes from. I'm telling you right now, the bigger brands, yes, they have bigger budgets and R&D, but they're always looking at what the little brands are doing because that's where the heart and the passion comes from. So take a look at these brands. They need so much more love and support so that they can grow bigger and they can give you cooler products throughout the year. So ask me any questions if you want in the comments below. Find me on Instagram. I'm at Susan Yara, and I'll talk to you soon.